I have been doing hobby shop tours. I went up to OKC, did 4 tours up there. It sounds like I'm like going overseas to war. I did 4 tours in OKC. No, I did 4 hobby shop tours in OKC. We're going to be touring hobby shops in California. I enjoy touring hobby shops. You guys like watching. NERSA has been supporting with some of these hobby shop tours. They've been super cool. They enjoy them also. So I think it's good for the RC community for me to tour hobby shops. I got a comment the other day where someone had mentioned that one of the shops that I really like and I thought was awesome, they essentially, to paraphrase everything, they said it sucked and that their hobby shop has more stuff, more things in the hobby shop, more cars, and that the hobby shop that I toured wasn't very good. So here's where I completely disagree. The thing about a hobby shop is it's not about what's in the hobby shop and what it actually contains and what they sell, although that does help. It's about the connection the hobby shop makes with the people that go to it. Here's the analogy. It's like when you're looking for a partner. You can't have a partner that like looks really good and is really mean or you don't really connect with. Like that's not the partner you want. You want someone that you actually connect with. Just like a hobby shop. You want a hobby shop you connect with. It's all about the relationship the hobby shop has with its customers. The video that had that comment was when I went to Triple Crown RC Hobbies. They said that it didn't really have that much. Did it have the best inventory? No. But I had a connection as soon as I walked in that hobby shop. The owners were there. They were super nice. They just wanted to make sure we had fun. They wanted to make sure we were happy. They're doing it for the right reason. They want to share their enjoyment and their passion for the hobby. I spoke with the gentleman that owns the place. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's his business between what me and him said. But essentially, he made a choice just like me to dedicate his life to sharing the passion for the hobby that he loves. He loves crawling. He loves drifting. And that's what he does. And whenever that happens, whenever you have an owner that's passionate about it, the customers feel that and the connection is made. And when I say, like, most of the time I can knock out a hobby shop tour in 1.5, 2 hours, or like 1.5, 2 hours, not that long. We stayed at that hobby shop for how long? 3, 4 hours? Yeah. We just like the vibe there was so welcoming and so much fun. I was able to kind of let loose and it felt great there. That is what a hobby shop is about. It is not about how much inventory you have. Because I've also been to hobby shops that have crazy inventory, but you can tell it's corporate, turn cars, sell. That doesn't get a connection. All that is a resource for us to get parts and cars, which is great. But in order to keep people in the hobby, you have to connect. You have to have that passionate connection and share that passion. Building a community. Exactly. So with that said, hobby shops out there, connect with your employees, or not your employees. Yeah, connect with your employees for sure, but connect with your customers and build that connection with your customers because that's how you get them to come back. Is that a good enough soapbox?
Yeah.